So I'm just tuning in, your man Diamond K in here. And, I want to say this. Hopefully, this is the last time I will be talking about Kanye West. I want to get it done and get it over with. Kanye West did a interview with Nick Cannon, who has his own controversies going on. And so Kanye West, like I said, the first part of the interview, I didn't even comment on it. Second part of the interview, they released today. And there was a question, I thought it was an important question. So Kanye claims that he's running for president, or as he says with Nick Cannon, he's walking for president. Stupid. And there was a question about him meeting with Jared Kushner. And he basically said he can meet with whoever he wants, which is true. But the issue is that he's trying to run for office. And he claims that he wants to maybe run in 2024 as well. So if you're going to run for office, then people are going to ask you questions like, you met with such and such, and what's up with this and what's up with that. Your answer as a wannabe elected official should not be, I can meet with who I want to meet with, right? Unless you want people to draw their own conclusions. So if you don't tell them, they're going to draw their own conclusions. Now, he can meet with who he wants. This is true. But it is about ideals. What are the ideals of the person you're meeting with? What came of your meeting? And if you're meeting with someone who people may have a problem with that you're trying to reach as voters, they are going to have some questions. But voting for Kanye West, be it 2020 or 2024, is a wasted vote. You might as well ball up your ballot and throw it out of the window while you're driving down the street. It's a wasted vote. Okay. Kanye knows nothing. Kanye is not responsible enough to babysit his own kids. Okay. Why would anyone want to vote for Kanye West? What Kanye West does not understand is that he is a tool. He's a tool. He's completely out of touch with reality. Be it music, be it designing clothing, be it politics. He has made some good music in the past, but now Kanye West is trash. Kanye makes trash clothing. He makes trash music now. And his thoughts on politics are trash. All right. Kanye is worse than Cardi B talking about politics. And let me tell you why. If you ask Cardi B, she will admit she doesn't know everything. She will admit she may not say things the right way. She may come off as ratchet. She'll admit that. Kanye thinks he knows what he's talking about. That's worse. Cardi B can at least be taught. Kanye he's so wrapped up in himself that he thinks that what he's saying and doing is correct. He defends trying to in a presidential campaign when you're trying to get signatures and raise money in South Carolina, start crying about almost aborting his daughter. And he said, well, I'm crying about my daughter. People should be proud of it. There's a time and a place for everything. You don't cry about your daughter and yell and scream while you're trying to get signatures and get on the ballot in South Carolina. Okay, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but it's Kanye West. Clearly, he's unstable. So he sits down and he's having a conversation with Nick Cannon, right? And I'm not going to say Nick Cannon is unstable. He might be a little bit off. And he's egging Kanye on, and that's part of the problem. When people egg Kanye on, then he gets into this. It's really weird. It's really weird. But I'm not going to spend too much more time on him. He did this 2-part interview with Nick Cannon, which you can check out. And Nick tried to get him to clarify some of his more stupid comments, like his statements about Harriet Tubman or his statements about slavery. I mean, Kanye was all over the place. He didn't really address anything, even though they talk about the subject. Why did you say this? What did you mean about that? But Kanye goes off on some weird, and people think it's cool that he has a rant, he has the attention span of an ant. People think that that's cool, right? It's not cool. It's not cool. Now, Kanye has denied claims of being paid by Republicans, claims that you know he has too much money. He got more money than Trump. He got more money than all of the Republicans, right? Okay, whatever. Then it's crazy because he says that he has all this money, right? And like me, need to be paid by the Republicans. I got money. Like, people with money still like to make more money. I mean, Donald Trump has money, but he's steadily trying to siphon and pillage more money, because that's what people with money do. They get more money, right? You don't have so much money that you don't need any more money, because Kanye West has gone broke plenty of times. Oh, people don't remember. Maybe Kanye doesn't remember. Don't you remember Kanye West was on Sway in the Morning a few years ago, begging for money, talking about he was broke? We don't remember that? He was begging Facebook to give money, anybody else, and you don't have all the answers, Sway. Nobody remembers that. He was broke then, right? But he had made a lot of money, but he said he was broke because he had wasted the money because he's not smart. He's talented, but he's not smart. And there is a difference. Kanye is going to be one of those celebrities that gets older and gets real reclusive and doesn't come outside for a long time, is walking around in a bathrobe. He's going to be one of those guys. But anyway, he sat there with Nick Cannon and said he doesn't care about money. He's a liar. Okay, he's a liar. He bragged in this same interview clip with Nick Cannon about how he does not care what people think about him. I'm talking about Kanye West. Kanye says that he doesn't care what people think about him, but then goes on a whole rant about how he disagrees with Forbes magazine and their assessment of his finances. He calls them racist because he feels as though he's worth this much or that much. We're talking about net worth, not liquid, net, right? And so, this is estimated. We don't, maybe he's worth this or that. All right. This is not how much money he actually has. And so Kanye, I mean, I told you how I feel about Forbes magazine and their lists, right? If you're a rapper, right? If you're a rapper and they say that the top paid rapper is Kanye West, but most of it, only 10% of his money was actually made in rap, you're not the highest paid rapper, right? If you made all his money, which most of that money came from his deal with Adidas, that ain't rap. That's not a rapper. That's why when these rappers are tagging on t-shirts and tickets and all that kind of stuff with album sales, it doesn't really count. It's not really album sales. You're goating people into buying the album and trying to trick the system into counting your album. That's not real. And this is the world that Kanye West lives in, and it's not real. But anyway, Kanye, I'm going to say it. Kanye's crazy. But that's not nothing new. You already knew that. Nick Cannon is crafty. But Kanye West is barely stable enough to function. He breaks out those weird looking Crocs. And because people criticize it and say that it's ugly, which it is, he says, well, you haven't made any shoes. Okay, that's beside the point. We're saying that the shoes that you're holding up, that you're trying to sell, are ugly. Point blank, period. Right? He's been hanging around Donald Trump and wiping up Donald Trump's shoes too long because he's starting to talk like him. Right? When you say something, why did you do this? Why'd you do that? Right? I mean, just answer the question. Right? He's so juvenile. But anyway, Kanye West has made music that has helped people. It has. Right? But now his words and actions disappoint and hurt some of those same people. It will be hard for Kanye West to then turn around and expect those same people to vote for him. Kanye West cannot get elected president of the PTA. Oh, wait, he can't even go to school because of the Trump virus. Anyway, aside from the facts that he knows nothing about world events or running a business, other people are running the business for him. Most of the things that happen because of branding of his name. He can't even run his own record company. Where are his artists at? Remember, he used to have artists. His music career is a disaster. because he is a disaster. So bad that Jay-Z don't even want to even speak to him. It's sad because Kanye used to make great records. But in 2020, he is disgusting. I don't hate Kanye, but I pity the fool. I pity the fool. Mr. T. Google it. It's Mr. T.